something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I am a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And you won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Down. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Here's the one back on the handoff. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
60 black shot.
Love now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On the set.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Set. Hut. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second and goal from the 9 here.
Set. Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Here's another for it. Nice defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Here we go. Cross. 10. 45. White.
Quick throw out one by Love. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Ready up.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Ready. 50. Green. 5. 97. Ready.
4th down, here's Love. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Once he became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. His team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down just inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nix. His first throw is an interception. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion.
It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker says, not this time.
Front pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Waller makes the catch. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers get the football back at what's marked at the 37-yard line. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their 1st one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
So frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
And they just get the play off. Quick slants into the hands of Golden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1 quarter away so far. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
33, yellow. Hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Black, yellow, 43.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. So sensational work about a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Throw to the right finds Waddle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Harvey headed right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nix off the play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got. here today, so that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
White, down. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau.
Set.
They give it to him again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Rail. Field, black. Hut.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Finds a seam down the middle. He has this down to the 34. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. 45, wide. Hut.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers grow the lead now to 22 points. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Could make the hookup with Matthew Golden. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Blue striker. Here we go.
That's the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Offense in a hurry up here.
Down there. 50 series. Yellow.
3rd down and 9.
Blaster. 6. Set.
Throwing his love on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Shotgun handed off to Harvey. A lot of space ahead. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos chop some of the lead off before the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point try now from Lutz. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Ball is red. Let's go. Red. Put.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Edo blue. Black ultra. Red cycle. Ready?
2nd and 10, Love trying again. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
A small little jab there finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
They got a screen to the running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And they pick him off again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Packers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Harvey once more. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Nicks from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan. They made an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Am I seeing this correctly? This punt is being returned from inside his own end zone. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
At their own 6-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Ready. Ready.
Back to the well again. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Set, ready, set.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go now. 50, green.
Another carry for him. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Offense to the line for second down.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Edo blue. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. yellow, 43. Set.
Third and long for him here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Down. 10.
They are going for this. It's Love. He finds it beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
33, yellow.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. It's Golden. Jukes away from one. There he goes again. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big...
Oh, he muffed it. It's loose. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with the hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception is leading to another, and eventually you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Nix looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set, ready.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Red, 38. Ready, ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. Gets it to the 15. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keep running away with this.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hold on a sec.
2nd down, looking for options. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making their running back feel the pain.
Puts him on the in route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Now Nix on third down. He finds his back. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Going after tries good by lots. And the Broncos will trail by 25.
Broncos 20.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Everything has been working for them, Brock. One of their best games all around in a long while, and now that includes special teams as those guys take it to the house.
This is just a good old-fashioned game of add-on, and he never gave his offense a shot. He wanted to do it himself, making sure the special teams got their chance to play a little add-on.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st down, it's Nix. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here's Nix. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Let go.
Here's the backup. First throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him. Now starts at the 38.
1st down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers nearing their 1st win of the season. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Reload. Hey, hey, Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They'll run now on second down. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
It's not like you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Packers throw 6 more on the blowout. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
59, Broncos 20.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nick's off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So this is a Packers win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.